What is up, everybody? JD here. I hope you're doing well today. Got a couple of new concepts to check out with you guys. Let's jump into it. All right, guys. I did sign up to check out the other knife in this group, and I ended up picking up my own bison before this came in. So I had signed up. Then I decided to pull the trigger and make the purchase, and I didn't want to cancel or pull myself off of that list because I wanted to check the other knife out. But I just want to re-emphasize, in case you're tuning in for that review, I really do like this Ray Laconico design bison. This is like a dark wash version. The one that I had was just a plain Jane, but I like the blacked out hardware and backspacer that match the blade and thumb studs, and then the pocket clip as well. This is a really nice color combination, but it is a full-size knife, and I can say without any hesitation, they did a fantastic job with this one. Detent is really well tuned for it being such a large knife, and really good access to the lock bar and everything like that. And I'm going to save it to the side for a quick size comparison that we'll do here in a minute, but we're checking out the Quasar. I think I'm saying that right. You guys can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Surprisingly lightweight. This is a Manix 2 size, and it's got a good weight to it. Very lightweight, and I like the way the carbon fiber looks on here. Nice titanium clip, and as per usual, Kansept doing an excellent job with the pocket clip. You got a backspacer that has a hidden lanyard post on it. I do like that a lot. And opening hole for deployment. You got a crossbar lock mechanism, and it's tuned well. I would say right on the tails of like what you're seeing from Kaiser with their clutch lock, which is a good question. You know, I didn't even inspect this before now. It is adjustable. I don't know what setting it's on. So it is an adjustable crossbar lock, so you might be able to get that spring tension up a little bit more. But I would say it's in a good spot. I would say I like it a little bit better than the Civivi 6 skill that I had in here. But I think that the clutch lock, man, it might be right there with the clutch lock. I think I like the clutch lock a little bit better. So for me, it'd be the 6 skill Civivi. It would be the Quasar here that you have with this crossbar lock as far as the way the detent feels on it and how it operates. It's very smooth, but just the way the detent is built, like hitting it from that low spot is really where it's at. It is a 4-finger grip for me, although it does kind of contour here. It's not a super hot spot, but my pinky can land on that with no issues whatsoever. And then it has this forward choil for a choke up position that works really, really well. Beautiful stone wash on here. Very nice looking blade. 20 CV is your blade steel. We're starting to see a little bit more 20 CV coming from Kansept. You do have hollowed out titanium, so you can see that the titanium is hollowed out internally. So that explains with the carbon fiber why this is feeling, and we'll wait in a little bit, why this is like such a lightweight knife. Good studs on the crossbar lock, very easy to get to. They're not super pronounced, but good access to them. They're very grippy, they're stepped well, and again, I like this. I like it from the reverse flick deployment more than the thumb flick, just because I'm hitting a little bit, not awful, but hitting a little bit on the actual handle when I'm deploying it with the thumb, but it's really not that bad. That opening hole is really, really good. Took it downstairs, did a little bit of cutting with it, and Kansept is doing a good job with the geometry of the blade. It's good and slicey, good factory edge, and it moves through the material very, very well, and this static wash being more of a slicker finish really helps it move through that material. Good blade stock on it, and of course with it having a large drop point on it, you can get that side detailed work, like side pinch grip. I don't know if that's really what you call it, but I am off to the side to do that pinch grip, and then it seems like the 20 CV is holding its edge well. Haven't really seen anything as far as what the heat treat is that they're advertising on it. All I can tell you is what I'm feeling when I strop it and how it's held up after I've cut with it some. And it seems like it's done well, but 20 CV is going to be something that holds its edge well. compared to like, you know, the 14C28Ns, 154CMs, etc., that you may be used to seeing on like the tenable line. So if you're stepping up to Kansept for the first time, that's probably why. Really quick before we do the other size comparisons, I just wanted you to see what the Bison looks like. I love this color combo here. Beautiful looking finishes on these knives, but you can see it is full size. This is like a 9.5-inch knife, but I just wanted you to see what each look like compared to each other. Let me get this one out of the way and we'll actually do some regular size comparisons. All right, here it is against what I'm actually carrying in the pocket today. I thought it'd be a little bit more fun to do it this way. My Spyderco Bodacious, which is about the same size lengthwise as the Shaman. And then I have my Jack Wolf Gateway Barlow in the pocket as my companion carry today. And this one, more like a bug out size. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a small knife. It does have some good length to it. But as you can see, the Quasar is more of a full size. I think it's more of a full-size knife because it's so close in size to the Bodacious. All right, let me go ahead and get these two out of the way, and then we'll go ahead and grab the scale and check the weight on this one. All right, let's get the scale on here, and I'm guessing this has got to be like around 3, maybe 3.3 ounces. Wow, I'm really, truly shocked that it's 3.8. It does not feel like it weighs that much, to be honest with you. In the hand, it feels really lightweight, and not that 3.8 ounces is super heavy, but I am honestly truly surprised by that. I thought it would be under 3.5 for sure, and I almost feel like it's, yeah, a little bit of a ting happening. I'm not sure if it's on the open or the close. It might have been on the close. It might be hitting the stop pin on the close. All right, let's go ahead and wrap it up with my final thoughts and impressions on the Quasar. I really like this one a lot. It really impressed me. They got some really nice finishes on it, and I just like the styling. There were no real hot spots, so to speak, of while I was cutting with it. It was very comfortable on hand. Very much enjoyed the performance, and I think this is tuned a little bit better than the Vivid that I experienced from them. But again, I have one of one as far as my experience is concerned with either one of these. But I really like the style, the size, very comfortable ergos. Didn't check. Yeah, reversible pocket clip. I don't know how I missed that. I was so preoccupied with the knife and my testing and my analysis of it, I actually forgot about checking for the lefties. Yeah, this would be really great for lefties for sure. Not much else I can say about this particular one, but let me go ahead and do my final assessment. I do grade on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 is the lowest score, 10 being the highest. This being titanium with carbon fiber and super steel, it can utilize the full range of my scale. And for this one, for me, I am going 8.6. Really like this one a lot. A few little things that hold it back for me are just going to be, I do like that it has that forged choil, but it does put me right up against the blade's edge there. It does feel a little boxy in the hand, even though it is comfortable. And what I mean by boxy is it's not really chamfered. It's like hard stops wherever they are. They're knocked down, so they're not super hot spots, but you kind of feel it a little bit in the hand ergonomically. It is a tight fit for me, choked back. I do land on where it starts to round out. I wish they would have smoothed that out instead of making it sharp, but I get it. It matches all of the styling lines that are on the knife, so that is fine. Most comfortable right here, choked up right up against the first knuckle. This is like my favorite position for this one. Choke back is fine, and then the pinch grip, I really like that they have that little spot there for me. The way that I kind of land, I'm not really close to that blade's edge. I'm really out kind of further away from it, and I'm able to easily leverage that for pinch grips. You have the bearings riding on the race washers, which just means that the washers are pocketed so that the bearings, it's riding on those hardened bearings, so they're not riding on the titanium. Very smooth, locked up solid, and has remained locked up solid for me, so happy to see that one. That's my final thoughts and impressions. This will be linked down below for you with a discount code. When you use the links and the code, it does help the channel a little bit. Totally up to you if you want to do that. Highly easy recommendation for me, guys. Let me know what you think about this one down in the comments. If you enjoyed today's video, a like would be appreciated. If you're not subscribed, definitely consider subscribing. I would love to have you follow along. Be a friend, tell a friend something nice. It may change their life, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'm out of here. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.